back to another video with Supreme Eats, a food lovers channel. And today we're here with Kai. He's a restaurant owner of The Yard and Burger Walla. And yeah, we're gonna, interview him about a little bit about himself, try to find out what made him decide to get in the restaurant business, and we'll take it from there. So first thing is first, what made you decide to get in the restaurant business?
I mean, so my background was in economics, you know what I mean? And one of the things that I did before this was I tried to recruit people to come to Newark, to like invest in Newark and open up restaurants in Newark. And I was buying a group of buildings and there were some vacancies. And I was so tired of everybody saying, no, I don't think Newark is ready for this or that. I was like, yo, black and brown people like to eat too. We like to eat good stuff. And so I just took that as like a slap in the face, And so I was like, yo, we'll just do our own. So that's really how it came about.
That's really dope. And how long have you been in business so far for?
The restaurant business, we've been open 6.5 years at Burger Walla. We've owned Bragman's Deli for about 2.5 years. And in The Yard, we were supposed to open last year, but because of the pandemic, we're still in soft opening phase for the past few months, but we've been in business total in the restaurant industry for about 6.5 years.
That's amazing. Like, especially, I do get where you're coming from, where a lot of people think things can't be done in Newark, and you're making it happen. So, very happy about that. Years ago, Newark wasn't like this.
Yeah.
Especially downtown. So,
it's one of those things where, at the height, everybody talks about the height of what downtown was. People would choose to shop downtown Newark instead of going to Manhattan. And for me as a kid, I love coming downtown Newark. Like your generation, y'all look big in the fitted hats now, right?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I came down and I used to collect fitted hats when I was your age. You know what I'm saying? I would come and get them from downtown Newark. Naughty by Nature had a store down here. Other people have stores down. It was just like a place to be, and I'm just like, we're trying to bring that feeling back. And I think a lot of people, you see the stores opening up now, people your age opening up stores and stuff like that. Shout out to Brown Mill in 19B. And Boss Lady Coffee, the Black Home Experience. I mean, like it's a lot of stuff opening. Younger people, black and brown people just doing fly stuff.
Yeah. And what would you say are the struggles for an upstarter, somebody who wants to start your own restaurant? What are the struggles they face in the beginning, and what strategies do you have in place to kind of overcome it? Like, what do you think are the main struggles?
I mean, so I don't care what type of business you start in. There's always a learning curve, right? So, I mean, y'all are students, right?
Yeah.
So, the idea behind education is to shorten or to lessen the blow from that learning curve. So I think that you have to do as much research as possible. Like my background is economics, right? So I knew my business plan had all the stuff that I knew about how much I was going to make, how much it was going to cost me, stuff like that. I mean, my first year's projection, I was within I think $4,000 to $5,000 of my initial projection over the course of a year. You know what I mean? So the biggest thing is like learning the industry, learning who your competitors are, learning how you're going to mitigate all your risks. Like, all right, listen, if somebody calls out and doesn't show up to work, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff, which you can't predict, but you should be playing the devil's advocate at all times. Like, hey, listen, if the building burns down, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? You have a contingency plan for that. A lot of people just plan for success. You have to plan for failure, because my thing is, if you know what the devil is going to do, you can plan how to solve that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't think about that. It's like, oh, I don't want to put that negative energy out there. No, I just want to know what my enemies are, so I know how to roll with the punches. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. It's always good to always have a plan after a plan. You always have to have a plan for a plan, because you never know what could happen.
Right.
It's life. Things happen.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, what sets your restaurant apart from other restaurants? What makes Burger Walla, The Yard, what makes it any different from any other?
So for us, the real thing that separates us apart is we run this on, it has 3 different components, right? There's the product, that's the product you buy, it's the product you eat, right? Then there's the customer service. Like, again, being black and brown, people just aren't used to giving us the level of customer service and the respect for that money. So if we have all these economic data and it says like, hey, a woman earns less, a black or brown person earns less, or we have to work harder to get that same dollar, that means I should value that dollar a lot more, you know what I'm saying? So we give a customer service experience that is not normally expected within our community. Like I want to show you that how much I respect the work that you had to do to go and earn that money to then come and pay me for this meal. So we treat you as a privilege because you treat us as a privilege. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing is about community. You know what I mean? We're from here. We all look, and you know, we have same shared values, and we're all just trying to. We're not trying to survive. We're trying to excel. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people don't expect that in our communities. It's like, oh, I made it. No, what is making it? I don't want to just make it. You know what I'm saying? I want my kids to make it. I want their kids to make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's about this perpetual sense of accomplishment that is just understood and it should be expected. You know what I'm saying? So those three things, they come together and they give you an experience that, you know, like I can make a bad meal and I can make up with it in good customer service. You know what I'm saying? I can have bad customer service because I have an off day and I can deliver a meal that you're like, God damn, that shit was good. You know what I'm saying? So if all three of those things come together, I think, you know, and then you have the respect of the community, that's what really sets us apart. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Because yeah, it's not many restaurants you get the best of both worlds, so
Yeah.
I understand that. Well, guys, we're about to jump into the food. As I said, we're gonna have the owner and as well as the chef pick whatever we're gonna eat, and we'll take it from there. So, catch you soon.
You think I'ma let you take my guap, huh?